everyone. Welcome to another session of Basic Strokes, and we are doing our series on basic strokes connections. And I'm Neeta, and I'm a calligraphy artist and a coach, and I am here to help you with the basic strokes. So, we started with our basic strokes. Last time we did our oval and how oval is connected to every other basic strokes. We did that. Before that, we have already completed our what are the basic strokes, how many basic strokes are there, and what are different shapes for each basic strokes. And we learned everything in detail, how each stroke is created and the unit grids. And we learned about what are the units. And if you have missed any of these, you can watch the recordings or videos that are there in the description section. The link is given, and you can click and check those videos if you have missed the previous ones. And we did how our letters are connected together, a brief introduction of that. And then we did our entry stroke, how entry stroke is connected to every other stroke, that is the basic stroke, and how each basic stroke is connected with our entry stroke. We did our undertones as well, that how undertone stroke is connected to other basic strokes and how the letters are connected either using this combination, any of these combinations of these strokes, or they are creating a specific letter form or letter of English alphabet. So we did that as well. We did our overturn, how overturn is connected to every other letter, and if any of these combinations or stroke combination or stroke connections have any significance in the English alphabet, how they are connected or not connected, and whether they are used or not used, those combinations. We also discussed our exceptional cases as well, where all we can use them. And last time, that as we have already seen, that it was on oval and how it was used. So today is strokes connection that are there using the ascending stem loop and the other basic strokes. Let's look at the basic strokes we have. So we have already covered underturn, we have already covered overturn, we have covered entry stroke, and we have covered oval as well. So now we are using this ascending stem loop. We are seeing how ascending stem loop is connected with other strokes. For example, underturn or overturn or compound curve or oval. So we are going to see all these combinations in this session. And I am excited about the ascending stem loop, how it is connected with every other stroke. So let's start with our first combination of these strokes. So let me use this blue color. This is my ascending stem loop. This is my baseline. This is my header line or waistline. This is my ascender's line. So I am leaving 2 units space because if I write in 1 unit, if I try to write 1 unit with this big brush pen, so this is not going to let me make my letters properly. So I'm taking 2 units as 1 unit. So this, I'm considering this as my 1 unit and this as my 1 unit. So we are starting with our underturn. This is our underturn. Let's label each stroke. This is my ascending loop. Let me write in capital letters so that it's visible. Ascending stem loop. And this is our underturn. So when we are combining them together, this is going to give us any idea. Yes. So let's see. Here is our ascending loop. And now we are joining our underturn. Okay. So here, this portion is little extra when we are seeing. So let's have another way of looking at this. So let me put it here. So this is my stroke portion of ascending stem loop, which is extra, which is not accommodating this underturn. So what we can do is we will make the letter, we'll join this ascending stem loop with our underturn, and from here we are going to turn and move upside, across and up, back to the waistline or header line here. So this gives us our letter L. So let's have a look. So we will be creating our ascending stem loop till here, because from here we are creating our underturn. So let's have a look. If we are joining it from here and we are going across and back up, it is creating our letter L. So from here till here, this is ascending loop, and from here and down with the curve and cross and above, it's our undertone. So this is our letter L. So do you feel there is any other letter that has such combination of ascending loop and our underturn? If so, just let me know in the comments. So letter L. Now, next scenario, let's have a look. Our ascending stem loop and our next basic stroke. We have covered this underturn. Now it is overturn. So let's have a look. Overturn. Overturn starts from the baseline and going up and across and down back to the baseline. And ascending loop starts from the header line and it goes up, forming teardrop shape and coming down straight on the baseline. This is our baseline. This is our header line or baseline. This is our ascender's line. This is my baseline and this is my header line. And this is ascending stem loop. This is overturn. So now let's see what it creates. Do you feel there is any other letter or any connection that creates such combination? So if you see in letter H, we always have letter H some portion of it is there in letter H, but we are using our compound curve here. So in a way, we can say that yes, overturn is there, and from here we are connecting it with our underturn. So this portion is used, somewhat used in our letter H. We can say that. So till here, we can say that we are using our overturn, and from here we are using our underturn. So there, yes, a partial overturn is used in our letter H. Now let's have a look at another scenario, another basic stroke, that is compound curve. Yes. So this is what we were talking, that our overturn with our underturn, that makes our compound curve. If that is connected to this ascending stem loop, then we are getting letter H. So let's make ascending stem loop plus our ascending stem loop plus our regular compound curve. And it is giving us letter H. So it is used in our letter creation in making our letter H. Of course, entry stroke is there with our ascending stem loop. It starts with our entry stroke, but when we are connecting this compound curve, we are connecting it with our ascending stem loop. So we are seeing only this connection, ascending stem loop with our compound curve. So do you feel that we have any other letter or connection that uses this kind of combination? So let me know. This creates our letter H. Let's write here so that there is no confusion. This is our ascending stem loop. This is our compound curve. This is our regular compound curve. Now, let's have a look at ascending loop. Now we are going to see which stroke are we going to connect. We have done our underturn, overturn, compound curve. And now let's see, let's use this oval, and then we'll be using reverse oval. We'll do it side by side. First, let's see it with our regular oval. This is our ascending stem loop. This is our regular oval. And when we are connecting it with our regular oval, so we don't use this kind of combination. Let's see if reverse oval can be used. It is looking like letter B, but when we see closely, it is not letter B because letter B has a different shape. So let's use our reverse oval with this. This plus our reverse oval. So this is creating our letter B. So this is the shape for letter B. This is not the shape for letter B because it is the thick portion is coming here. Even if we join here like this, we are not going to see any such letter or connection in our words or letters. So when we are making it as our reverse oval, then we are seeing this as letter B. Of course, it has entry stroke or exit stroke on both the sides. Entry stroke with our ascending stem loop and reverse oval with our exit stroke. So this is our second option, reverse oval. So this is our reverse oval. Let's write reverse oval, or we can write our fifth. So we are using our ascending stem loop with our reverse oval. This gives us our letter B. Any other letter that you can think of besides B? So if you are making ascending stem loop and bringing it down till a little below or little above the descending stem loop. And when you are creating the same reverse oval, it is giving our letter P. So this ascending stem loop is till here, and from here, this is the part of descending stem. So this, if stem is extended till the extended stem, it is little above the descending line, descender's line. So this is going to give us letter P. Any other letter, just think over and let me know in the comments, or any other connection that has such kind of combination of the strokes where ascending stem loop and reverse oval or oval is used. I would love to know. This is our ascender's line. This is our baseline. And this is our descender's line. And this is our waistline or header line. We have done fourth. This is our fifth. We have done it together. And now let's take it as the sixth one. So that is ascending stem loop with our reverse compound curve. Let's have a look at that. Ascending stem loop, and I want to combine it and check if there is any other combination or any other stroke or any other connection between the letters or creating the letters with our reverse compound curve. So this is our reverse compound curve. This is our ascending stem loop. This is our compound curve. And when we are joining them together, let's see what all is created. I am excited because I'm doing it for the first time, like this style of working with the connections. So this is there. And this one is reverse compound curve. So when I see this combination, we saw that it is letter L when we are combining our underturn. But now here, I think we can use this as our connecting of letter L with any other letter that is starting with uh, overturn. So let's see, it can be used like if we are using this of this loop for ascending, and from here we are using our reverse compound curve. So this is used in letter N because it starts with overturn, or letter N or M. So that can be done. So let's have a look. If we are creating our letters, this is letter N. And same ways, we can use it for our letter M, the same style. So let's have a look. This is L. I hope it is visible. Yes, somewhat visible. And letter M. So this is how this particular stroke, reverse compound curve, is used in connecting the two letters together. So connecting L with N or L with M. So we have got this, and if you just check and explore and try different letters and see if any of this combination used in any other letter connection or letter form. So let me know in the comments. And after that, we are going to have our seventh option, ascending stem loop with our descending stem loop. This is our ascending stem loop, and this is our descending stem loop. It's almost similar, like I have done it with my guesswork. So I think it should be a little bit above, but that's okay since we are just seeing the combinations. So do you think such connection can be used? So if you see this connection, so this, if we are putting over this, so let's explore this shape. So if we are using this and we are making this, so it looks like letter F because this is starting from here and it is going here. So this can be seen in F, but with F, normally what we do is we just flip this side of loop to our right side. From the left, we are turning it to the right. So in a way, yes, you can use this. This is one style of letter F if you want to create. So if we are looking at this, we are going to see our letter when we are flipping it. It is like this. We make it a little short and then we create this. And yes, there is an exit stroke which starts from here. And it starts with the entry stroke. So we can say that when we are creating our letter F, so this is how we make, or you can go a little below and we go till here. So it is how you want to go about it, about the length. So anywhere from here to down below here, it's fine. Because otherwise, if we are making it properly 2 spaces tall, 2 spaces, then again 2 spaces down. So this will create our F a bit longer, and we will be coming a little above from this line. This is our baseline. This is our header line. This is ascender's line. This is our descender's line. So when we are seeing, so this is very long, and we normally make our letter F from here. It is nothing wrong making this, but other letters, seeing the other letters, the height of this letter becomes very, very large. So that's why we prefer going till this or this height down from the baseline. So it is used in creating our letter F. And just think over if there is any other letter that you feel can be possible with this, or any connection that is possible with this. Just let me know in the comments. And now we have done our ascending stem loop with our underturn. We have done it with our overturn. We have done with our compound curve, like in letter H, this one. And then we did with our oval and reverse oval. So with reverse oval, yes, two letters were possible, B and P. We made these two. And if you know any other combination, any other letter or letter combination having these two combinations together, so let me know. And then we did our ascending stem loop with our reverse compound curve, which created our combination for connecting two letters, L to N and L with M. And then we did our ascending stem loop with our descending. So two ascending stem loops are used when we are putting two letters, same letters together. So, but that ways, it is not used in the exact same ways. If we are putting it as ascending and another ascending, so we don't use this combination as it is. We use it with our other basic strokes, like if we are combining it with our underturn, and then this underturn is connected with our next ascending loop. So let's see this. If we are making L, then another L or H that you can create, then that is used, but that is underturn that is connected with our ascending stem loop. Two ascending stem loops are never together, like in a sense that the way we have connected like this. So we cannot connect two ascending stem loops like that. It's either with this underturn or with this compound curve that L is used or H is used, and this H is combined with another H or another B. So whatever letter we want to connect it with this, so we have ascending stem loop in letter B, then which starts with ascending stem loop F. And then if we are connecting F, then it is connected with another entry stroke, the exit stroke, and then the descending stem loop, and then exit stroke, and then another letter that starts with our ascending stem loop. So that ways we are not using any of such combinations that are connecting these two together. We always use another stroke that is connected when these two stem loops, ascending stem loops, are concerned. So we never use them as a whole. We use it as a like one part, and then another basic stroke is used, and then this ascending stem loop is used. So it is never used together, as in like we cannot connect them together until and unless there is another stroke that is there in between. And this was our eighth option. And then now we are left with one, this thing that is entry stroke or exit stroke, you can say, because when we are using entry stroke with the another basic stroke first, then it is always the exit stroke. What do I mean by that? So let's see here. We are dividing this. So this is our another portion we are seeing here. So we are taking our exit stroke with our ascending stem loop. So this is our ascending stem loop, and this is our entrance stroke or exit stroke. So when we are combining them together, we never combine like this and this. There is always a little curve that goes from here till here. So, and that becomes, in that case, that becomes underturn when we are making this and connecting with a curve which goes in a curve and then going above. So this portion is our underturn. So we'll count under that, and this is not used. It is our underturn, because whenever we are going to curve this stroke here, so that will give us the underturn, not the exit stroke. And this portion is exiting, and that can be exit stroke, if you feel that makes sense, because this portion is the exit stroke for this letter. But we never combine this as this in our basic calligraphy. So this connection is not used. And we have seen all the scenarios here. Like we have seen how ascending stem loop and underturn, ascending stem loop with our overturn. And then we have seen our ascending stem loop with our compound curve, and then with our oval and reverse oval. Then we checked our reverse compound curve here. And then we saw ascending with descending stem loop, and then ascending with ascending, which is not possible without any intermediate or interconnecting another third stroke that is coming in between these two strokes. And then we did our ascending stem loop with our exit stroke, which is not used. We use another stroke that is underturn. So that ways this portion is similar to exit stroke. So we can say that when we are combining it with underturn, then yes, this is similar. But when we are using it as it is and connecting it directly from this portion of the ascending stem loop from the baseline, it is not done in the normal basic brush pen calligraphy or even pointed pen. So we don't use this combination. And with Spencerian, then also there is a little bit of, if we see, there is a little bit of curve that goes in with the loop. So this small portion of curve is there in that as well. So we never use directly like this with the ascending stem loop. So I hope this makes clear that ascending stem loop, how it is connected with various other basic strokes. And I hope you are able to get some clarity on it. And next time we are going to do our next, so we'll be touching our descending stem loop next time. And by the time the other video, new video comes, I would love for you to just go and practice and explore these basic strokes and try joining all the basic strokes with every other basic stroke, so that you are able to get full clarity on how each and every stroke is connected, how these shapes are altered and or manipulated to create the letters. So that will help you in understanding all about the basic strokes. And the more you are clear about your basic strokes and the more you are practicing them, the better your calligraphy will become. And it will be the best part, that you will be able to understand other styles of calligraphy easily and quickly. If you are doing this in the beginning, like if you are throwing this up, like every concept about the basic strokes, if you are clear with that, then it is going to give you a very comfortable situation when you are learning other calligraphy styles, where uh, the things are the things get complicated and they get more complex, and each and every letter form is different from the basic. Slight variations are there. So when these basics are clear, you will be able to apply those that knowledge in your other calligraphy styles. So I hope this you found this video helpful, and I will see you next time with descending stem loop. Bye for now.